It's that time again. It's the beginning of May and I've got April's income report for you. I spent the last 3 days breaking down all my revenue, my income, my outgoings to show you how much money I actually made in the month of April. So let's get into this. Hi and welcome to this month's income report. If you're new to the channel, it's where I break down all my income across my entire portfolio of websites and also my personal affiliate marketing income to show you how much you can make as a full-time blogger. Now these videos take forever for me to break down and do for you guys, but you seem to really enjoy them. And I know how much I used to enjoy them right at the beginning when I first started building websites. I used to love seeing how much money people made, where did it come from, how much are they spending, how much profit are they making. And I think I'm probably one of the only ones that actually shows you my full P&Ls. So these are the full P&Ls that I submit to my accountants each month. So you can see exactly how much income comes in, how much I spend, and how much I'm left with at the end of the day. Now these are quite long videos and they're quite detailed, and I do appreciate if you stay and watch the entire video because there are lots of snippets of information all the way through that could help you. But there's many of you who are very busy and you haven't got time to watch the entire video. I totally get it. You just want to know how much I've made. Well, I was just short of $10,000 this month, which was actually one of my targets to be earning at the end of the year. I made a grand total of $9,633.69. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. So let's break that down. Let's see where the money came from and let's see what money I actually spent. And at the end of the day, what was left over, what actually was profit that went into my bank. But before we do that, I just want to say that each month now in these income reports, I'm going to do a little special feature. Now that my channel is growing and kind of my brand is growing, you could say, I'm getting a lot of companies reaching out to me, offering me promotional deals and asking me to review their products, etc. And I only recommend products that I've used, but there are a lot of products that I don't use that you guys use. And I'm able to get some discounts now. So as soon as a company asks if I can review anything or do I use it, whether I do or I don't, the first thing I always say is, can you give me a discount code for my viewers? So in each income report I do, plus on my newsletter, I'm going to be giving you guys some sort of discount. And this week we have a discount for niche website builders. I'll go into that in more detail. Fantastic company. I know the guys personally myself, I use them myself, and I've managed to get a great discount for you guys. So it's going to be a special feature in every income report I do. Each month there will be one brand new, hopefully, discount deal for you guys. And that's me repaying you guys back. Obviously there will be an affiliate commission if you purchase anything, and I will appreciate if you use that link, so thank you. But there'll be a lot of discounts that I get for you that I'm not an affiliate for. But it's a great deal for you guys. So it's just a special feature inside every income report. But for now, let's get over to the computer and let's do the full income report for April 2021. Okay, so here we are, and this is the income report for April. And if we take a look at the first screen, you can see an amazing income for April, $9,633, which is in green, which means it's more than the previous month. And I beat the previous month, which was March, by $1,615, which was fantastic. Now you can see the total expenses. This is everything I pay out to run my business, and that was $4,305.12, which is in red, which means I spent more than the previous month by $800. So I spent $800 more than I did in March. Now, the reason for that obviously will come in each one of these slides. Like I say, it is worth staying to the end of the video because each website is different and each income source has different expenses. So it is really good to actually follow the whole process through and see how I ended up with this before tax profit of $4,451.58. But let's break this down individually. So this is pet website number one. Most of you will know this is hutchingcage.com. And you can see on the left hand side there, traffic 81,600, which is in red, which means it's down on last month by almost 1,500 page views, which is quite strange actually. I don't know if that is a little bit of the season, or here in the UK we're just coming out of lockdown, so whether people are now shopping out and wanting to get out and about rather than being online, I'm not sure, because there's a lot of work gone onto that website. So you can see we added 75 web stories, and even better than that, we added 87 articles in 30 days. So there's a lot of content gone on this site. Granted, it's all pretty much brand new content, so it's not had time to rank. It is indexed and it is ranking, but it's probably bottom of page 1, maybe page 2, which is the reason we've not seen any bump in traffic. Next month's income report, I am sure we will see. I'm hoping to get over the 100,000 page view mark. I'd be very surprised if we didn't. The site is 22 months old. If you've not seen it before, there's lots of videos on my channel about this website. And it's now got 437 articles in total. You can see in the bottom corner there, that's the SERP index, which is the tool I use for tracking them. And you can see there we have 118 articles in the top 3, and top 10 we have 224, top 30 286, and in the top 10 309. And you can see there there's still almost 20 plus articles that's not even been picked up yet. They'll be the very brand new articles that's gone on there. Now, if you look at my P&L spreadsheet on the right-hand side, by the way, if you want a copy of this P&L spreadsheet that I use to track each website, I will leave a link in the description. It's free, you can download it, and I use it to track my entire portfolio, but you can just download a single page. If you just got one website, you can download one for each website. Like I say, link is in the description below. You can see there for April, the total income, $2,075.86, which was mainly made up from Amazon and an affiliate program that I run, and also Mediavine as well. Now, Mediavine, you can see there through January was very low, February got higher, March got higher, and then April about the same as March. I do expect now in quarter 2, as we've just hit quarter 2, that quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 will be incredible increase in the RPM. That's how much we're paid per 1,000 views on our adverts. I expect that to increase. At the highest last year, it hit about $2,500 just in ad revenue, and I expect to do a lot more than that this year. But you can see the total so far this year in the 4 months is $6,285 income. Now, if you look at the expenditure below the expenses, you can see for April, we spent $2,026.64, which is pretty much content. You can see there $1,973 is in content. Now, if we didn't expand this website, if we didn't grow it and just left it, it would be making around $2,500 most months profit. But obviously, I've really had to focus on trying to grow this site. I want this site to be quite a large authority site in this niche. So you can see we ended up making a profit of $49 this month on this website. But don't worry about it, like I say, that is just because I've reinvested. If you look at the total for the year, it's made $3,848 total clear profit before tax. So that's fantastic for one website. Let's have a look at website number 2. Now, a lot of you are familiar with this. This is my keyword care service. It's a service where I personally do keyword research for you within your niche, and I try and find you some low competition keywords to go after. The service is available. I have a few slots available. I get full up very quick. So if you do want to purchase one of these packages, the cheapest one I have is $89, and that gets you 25 low competition keywords. I spend hours and hours researching these keywords for you guys. So it is a very personal, bespoke service that I do for you guys. So if you want to head over there, keywordcare.com, there are some slots available. Like I said, I do sell out very quickly because my time is limited, obviously, so I can only do so many packages per month. But I do have some slots available at the moment. So to break it down, you can see the traffic was 1,111 visitors, which is 14% down. I like to say my business really comes from referrals, from YouTube, from Facebook, so I don't really bother about the traffic so much. I had a lot of big orders, which was unusual, and it took a lot of time to do. So a couple of customers ordered 4 packages each, so that was almost 200 keywords to research and find. It took me weeks to do that for them. So yeah, I mean, I do single orders or you can order multiple packages. And I'm trying to change that spreadsheet up a bit. So if you've ordered from me before, you might see the spreadsheets are a little bit different. I'm just trying to keep up with the times, what's relevant and what I think isn't. There's no point me giving you a load of information that might not be relevant. Most of you just want to know, Cal, find me the keyword, give me the title I should write, a really nice optimized title, and that's all I need to know really. So I'm going to try and speed up the process for myself, which means I can do more orders for you guys by streamlining the spreadsheet process. So like I say, still taking orders for May, and it's around 14 days for delivery. Now you can see it's pretty constant is the income. $1,607 came in April, and a little bit of expense there. The biggest one, $451. That is just me, like I say, using some people that I've hired to help me streamline the process, and new spreadsheets and an emailing process, so that it's just simpler for me to do this process, so I can do more orders. That's the aim. The quicker it is for me to process the orders, the more orders I can do. So you can see though in total we spent $462, which means we made a profit before tax $1,144. So the keyword service has made $5,094 in the last 4 months. So over to website number 3. This is my high ticket item website. I've not revealed the niche in this. All I say is within a very technical niche, mainly around products. And you can see the traffic 5,370, which was 291 up on last month. Now, I think the main reason for that is it is a seasonal product. So it does have its trends and its peaks, but certainly from about April through to October are going to be the high volume months. You can see we have 149 articles on there, and it's a 12-month-old site. I've not added any content on there at the minute, but I am going to add some new content. So Niche Website Builders, the company I have this month's discount for, are going to produce some content for me. The reason I've gone with Niche Website Builders is because the content for this site is very technical. It's very data driven, it's very technical, and it has to be very precise. Measurements, details, data. So I wanted to choose a company that really specializes in top quality content, which Niche Website Builders do. They are certainly not the cheapest content providers you can find. Buy Sell Text is my #1 favorite content provider. You can get articles on there for around 3 cents a word, but Niche Website Builders is more like 7 or 8 cents a word. But the quality and the specific topics they can go after are really good. Hence the reason I'm using them at the moment on this site. I hope to get about 10 or 15 articles published in the next 30 days using Niche Website Builders. So you can see the numbers at the bottom from SERP Robot. 32 articles have improved this month, 30 in the top 3, 58 in the top 100, 83 in the top 30, and we have 98 in the top 100 out of 128. Now this is a website that I did have some indexing issues with, and it still seems it has a little problem. As you can see, there's 30 articles that are not found, picked up or indexed, and I cannot get them to index for the life of me. I don't know why. I've tried unpublishing them, publishing them again, adding backlinks to them. I've tried everything, and it just will not pick up these 30 articles. But the 98 that are indexed are doing pretty good. So overall, I'm definitely happy. So you can see the P&L on the right hand side for April, $230 income, which was made up from $148 from Amazon and $81 from Ezoic ads. Now, I do expect, like I said, that income to skyrocket. In fact, a couple of large items have been ordered in the last few days, so the back end of April, and those items were $1,500 each, and somebody ordered 2 of them. So there is a nice chunk of income coming in from that sale. But that won't hit till May's figures now because they've not been shipped yet. So I do expect as traffic goes that the affiliate income will increase dramatically. Now my aim for this website, if I can get this to about 20 or 30,000 page views, I expect the income to be $1,000 a month without a shadow of a doubt. Because like I say, each item is very expensive and I make sort of $20 or $30 commission per item. So if I could just get that traffic up, the numbers should increase. But like I say, the content is very specific, very technical, so it's hard to produce. So that's the reason I've not just thrown on another 100 articles. They're not that easy to write. Now you can see the overheads on this website, $20, $20.27, which means the website made a profit of $210.26. So overall, for the year so far, we are still in a minus. We are minus $1,536, but now I'm going to use Niche Website Builders to put some more content on. I'm really excited about this website. It's been a long, slow process with this website, but it's starting to show some nice green numbers. And just to show you the growth on this website, how slow and methodical it's been, you can see here a nice steady growth over the past 12 months. Average position now is 24, and you can see we've had a bit of a spike in impressions, which is now driving some more click-through and some more traffic to the website. Now this is one of the websites everybody wants to hear about, my mega website. Now I have got a video coming out in the next few days because there's been some kind of dramatic things happening on this website in a negative and not a good way regarding indexing. But I think I might have found the issue that I was having with it. So you'll see the video come out next few days with a catchy title, Disaster Avoided, or something like that. Some catchy clickbaity title, I'm sure. And you'll see some more detail. But for now, let's just have a look at the numbers and the revenue. You can see traffic is in green, so it has actually gone up to 150 in April, which I know isn't a lot, but it is still in the sandbox. There's 332 articles on there. We've added 86 articles in the month of April. Like I say, it's 6 months old in total, but however, the first article only went on the website 4 months ago. So it is still definitely 4 months old, still definitely in the sandbox. I also added 82 Google Web Stories, and we are getting a little bit of traffic to those. Nothing dramatic, nothing to make a video about yet. I've not seen any huge increases, but they are indexed and they are bringing a few clicks, so that's good to see. So I'm going to run the web stories for another month. I'm going to produce about another 30, and then that's it with those. I'm just going to leave it. That'll be about 100 web stories, and we'll just leave it and see what happens with those. Pinterest is a big focus. I have gone big on Pinterest. I do believe it is a niche that is really going to do well on Pinterest. So I've invested $600 this month in Pinterest alone. So that's using a company called Alison Lancaster. She's a great lady who focuses on Pinterest accounts, and she has been known to grow some huge Pinterest accounts. She runs a lot of Pinterest accounts for webmasters in Mediavine's Facebook group. That's actually where I found her, and there's some incredible feedback about the work she does. So I have hired her to work for me on my Pinterest account. Now, if you do want to check Alison's service out, I will leave a link in the description. It is not the cheapest service, so please be aware of that, but you do get what you pay for. If you're really serious about growing a quality Pinterest account that can drive thousands and thousands of organic visitors to your website each week, then her service is perfect for you. I'm not an affiliate for her, but I will leave a link in the description below. So as I previously mentioned, I'm resubmitting my sitemap. I will do a video about that. I won't say too much now, but I had some issues with indexing on this site. Even though it's just coming out of the sandbox, or maybe still in the sandbox, there was definitely some indexing issues, and I'll dive into more detail on that. I think it might have been an issue with my sitemap, just to give you a heads up, but video will come out very soon on that. So you can see on the right hand side the P&L, not a lot to show for it, no income at all in the first few months, but still a lot of money going out. So content, $735 spent on content, and almost $779, almost $800 spent on Pinterest and Google Web Stories. So the total outlay of $1,535 on this website in the month of April brings the total on this website for this year to $11,081 spent. Now, there's also a lot of income spent in 2020, so I think we're at a running total of around $22,000 invested in this website, which is a phenomenal amount of money, but the returns on this could be huge. So I'm still not panicking yet. Okay, maybe slightly panicking, but I'm not in full panic mode just yet. So let's have a look at some more details on this site. So you can see here in the top left-hand corner, you can see the graph from Google Search Console, and you can see the impressions are starting to come up, but there's definitely an issue on the site. I'm hoping I've fixed it and we should see that graph suddenly shoot up. I will bring you that detail soon. Then you can see below that, these are the Google Web Stories, 82 stories in total, 72 published, 10 in draft to publish this week. And you can see at the bottom, SERP Robot, you can see there, just skip to the right hand side, top 100, only 24 out of 311 in the top 100. Now I run that SERP Robot this morning and the numbers are all green. And like I say, that detail will be in the video. So fingers crossed, I may have fixed an issue we had on the site. Now in the top right hand corner, you can see that's the word count. So you can see 565,000 words published, which is quite a lot of content. I have slowed the content down on the site while we focused on Pinterest and web stories. I can't afford to spend on Pinterest, web stories and content. So while I had this indexing issue, I thought, let's just focus on Pinterest and web stories. Let's leave the content for a month. I'm going to really start adding content again as soon as I know we've fixed this indexing issue. So let's have a look at website number 5. So this is carlbroadbent.com. It's basically my brand. It's where I do all my affiliate projects and all my YouTube videos are all on the website carlbroadbent.com. So you can see organic traffic 368, which is a little bit down by 1. I've not really added much content previously, but I am starting to add some content onto this. So I am going after a few keywords that are within the realms of affiliate marketing. So the last one I did was how to sell a website, or when should you sell a website. So that is an article that I have published in full. I've done a YouTube video for it, and I'm going to try and back the YouTube videos up with some articles as well. So I'll have the article content, the written content, and I'll have the YouTube video as well. Now, I don't really enjoy writing that kind of content, I must admit, so I might outsource it, I'm not sure yet, but it will be kind of my words and my processes dictated down and somebody's going to type it up. I'm not really sure yet. I never plan to write that type of content like, you know, how to rank a website, how to add a plugin. That's not kind of my thing. I just like building the niche websites and ranking those. So I will continue building carlbroadbent.com and it will be a bit of my focus. Now the reason for that is because the affiliate income that I'm getting from carlbroadbent.com as a brand is really growing. So if you look in April's P&L on the right hand side, you can see I made $5,804 from my brand, which is just insane because I thought all my income would come from my niche websites. I didn't really think my brand would actually work or produce any income, but it is now quickly overtaking my website portfolio. So I'd be silly not to focus on carlbroadbent.com and produce more content, more videos, more affiliate programs, and see if I can extend on that. So you can see there, I've had to blank some of the affiliate programs out because some of them I am contracted to and I can't divulge what my income is because it may be different for different people. So one affiliate program I might have might be a different commission for me for what it is for somebody else. So I can't divulge a lot of that information. But basically these are all programs or discount codes I've managed to get you guys, and when you use them, I make a commission, and that's where the income comes from. And you can see there, that also includes my YouTube channel. So it's YouTube channel and my affiliate income. So $5,800 is just insane. It's steadily grown, and you can see March 3,776, April 5,800. It's just growing, which is phenomenal. So that's all down to you guys using my affiliate links. So I really, really thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's doing this full time has been incredible the last 4 months. It's been nerve-wracking, and I think I've tried to give as much back as I can, and you guys appreciate that and you use my links, so thank you. My overheads was 1,067. You can see there content, which was some of the content on carlbroadbent.com, and also thumbnails and graphics and things like that. I've also got a large cost for my accountant, $270 to do my tax returns, and some accountancy software and thumbnails, etc. So $1,067 in outgoings. So total $4,737 profit. So that means my brand, carlbroadbent.com as a brand, overall, so far this year, in the first 4 months, has made $12,093, which is just insane. So over to website number 6. This is my chess website. You might know this is a website that I'm planning to get rid of. It will be going up for sale on flipper.com or somewhere like that. I will let you guys know when it goes up for sale. If anybody's interested, just reach out to me. If you want the site, let me know how much you're willing to offer, and we'll see how we go. It is getting some traffic, 2,111, 20% increase this month. It is starting to grow, and we are getting some commissions. You can see on the right-hand side on April, not a lot, but we got $14.28. We don't have any ads on there. We could easily add another $20 or $30 each month onto there. So I think the site could be doing $60, $70 a month without any fail at the moment. I've just not put any time or attention into it, to be honest. But it does have a lot of potential. My personal opinion is it just needs to be a really product focused. The informational content for chess is very technical. It's quite difficult to do. I just think this is a site. Do you know what? You could just take a risk and put 50 different reviews for different chessboards. If I'm getting into chess and I'm looking to buy a chessboard, I would just want to see all the different chessboards out there. And there are hundreds and hundreds of them. So personally, I would just stick 50 chessboard reviews on there and just see what happens. Google might love it, it might hate it, who knows, but you could quickly go to a couple of $100 a month website instantly. So I think it does still have potential, but it's not one that I want to put any time or effort into. So website number 7 is my fishing website. It's quite a new website that I purchased. I bought this site really just to mess about with Ezoic ads. I wanted a site that was aged and I could play around with. And it's actually starting to pick up and do well. So I might actually start running with this website and getting some content on there. It did 1,900 page views last month, which is slightly down. But again, I think it might be seasonal. It's DA of 12. It's got 86 backlinks. A lot of those are quite weak, to be fair. Now, I have put a writer on there. I've got one writer that is experienced in fishing, and I've dedicated him to this one site. And I've just said, you run with this site. Here's a big list of keywords. Just publish content as and when you can. And let's see if we can get several articles a month, maybe 10 or 12 articles on there. And let's see if we see any growth. Now, when the site gets to about 3,000 or 4,000 page views, I will start to put some ads on there. Now, one really interesting feature on here, I was looking at Google Search Console. They have now a new feature called the page experience. And all my websites are flat, showing red, showing poor experience for whatever reason. But this is the only website that actually is showing 55.6% of my URLs are green and good to go. Google is loving this website. Now, it is a really what I call a light website. It's a very basic theme. There's no fancy videos, plugins. It is as minimal as can be. Now, there may be something said for that. It is just the most basic theme possible with the most basic content possible and a lot of in-text links to products. And that seems to be working. Maybe that's the way to go. I'm not sure. But you can see at the bottom there, you can see the click-through rate and the impressions are going up. It is just a lovely trend upwards. And as summer comes, that should just continue. So with me seeing that graph and that increase, that gave me the inclination to put a bit of focus into this website. So we'll see how this goes over the next few months. You can see we did make $41.85 commission in April with $20.27 outgoings. So it made a $21 profit. Now, overall on this site, I have obviously invested in the site, but it didn't cost me that much money. So we're up to $50 profit on this website since I've purchased it. So we're in the profit, we're looking good, and we'll see how the next few months go. Now, this is website number 8. This is a website that I own with a friend of mine. It's a joint venture. It's got 46 articles on it. Again, I think we've had some indexing issues on this website. My partner thinks it just needs time. The first article was only published 5 months ago. So again, we're early into this website and we're probably still in the sandbox. But it has got 190 visitors, so it's 14% up this month. So we will see with this website. I'm just going to keep adding content. But the reason I'm panicking a little bit with this website, you can see in the bottom corner, 53 articles indexed and only 40 in the top 100 after 5 months. That, in my opinion, is a little bit strange, but we're just going to wait and see. Now you can see there's not much detail on the P&L, no income come in, and we are minus $413. That's basically just for a load of content we put in January. Now we're just going to sit on this site for now and wait and see what happens. If we see any green shoots and traffic starts growing, then we will put a writer on there, and we'll keep pushing the website forward. So website number 9 in my portfolio is the Herbs and Spice website. Again, it's one that I bought just to play around with. I have no interest in this website. I am going to put a bit of content on there. It's currently got 10 articles. It's not written by me. If you go check it out, don't judge me. This is not my work. It's just a website that I bought because it was a 1-year-old age domain, and I wanted to mess about with it and test things out on it. I will see. I may add some content to it, but for now, it's not a priority at all for me. And you can see we are minus $21 for the year. That's basically just the cost of the website. So website 10, which is in the construction phase, again, is a website that I'm building with a friend of mine. It is going to be quite a large venture. The website is currently being built by spiderweb.co.uk. I do use their service for building a lot of my websites and all the technical side of it. They are very, very good at building websites with Oxygen. So if you see carlbroadbent.com, that is built with the Oxygen template rather than a theme. So if that interests you, go ahead over to spiderweb.co.uk and check them out. Contact Phil over there. I'm sure he'll help you out. So to break down the P&L in total, you can see is a great start to Q2. Nearly $10,000 turnover. The bulk of that coming from my brand, carlbroadbent.com, closely followed up by about 45% by all my websites. Now that brings my total income in the 4 months to $30,119, which is just insane. Now I do these videos to encourage you guys. Remember, just a few months ago, I was working as a manager in a supermarket, and now I'm bringing in $30,000 in the first 4 months of 2021, which is, that's getting close to my income, my salary for the year, which is just fantastic. So I think with the income from May added on to that, that will be my supermarket salary there done for the year. And then I've got another 7 months left of income coming in. So it looks like I've kind of almost doubled my income being an affiliate marketer over than working a full-time job. Now, it took me 3 years to get to this point. So if you're thinking of doing this and thinking, wow, Carl, that's crazy numbers, it was 3 years of hard slog to get here. Trust me. I work 60 hours a week in the supermarket, and then I work 2 or 3 hours every day in the evening on my website, 7 days a week for 3 years. And that's where it's taken me to build this portfolio and this business. So it is not easy, it is not quick, but these numbers show you that it genuinely is possible. I am nothing special. I am not an expert in affiliate marketing or anything like that. So if I can do it, certainly you can do it. And that's why I bring these income reports out, to give you that inspiration. So if you want to have a look at the P&L on the right hand side, just to show you my total expenses, $20,439. Now that is what I've reinvested back into the website and the general running costs of the website as well. So you can see my net income for Carl Broadbent, my wage, what I took home, this is before tax, was only $9,680. That's around £7,000 for 4 months' work. And that's because I am reinvesting back in my business. Now you can see I'm making nearly $10,000 a month. If I just sat and didn't spend a penny on my website, just the general running costs, I would probably be making around $8,500 each month. And that would be profit before tax. But I choose to reinvest in my business. I said to the wife the other day, I'm going to reinvest certainly for the next 3, 4, 5 months. And then maybe Q4, I might not spend anything and just let the money roll in and have some money in the bank. We'll see. So this one's special offer, as I mentioned, niche website builders. There's a link in the description below. It is an affiliate link. I will earn a commission if you use it. But I've managed to get 10% discount on various services that they offer. They do everything from content, building a website. You can basically pay them to build a website for you. They will do all the research. They will build a website, they will add the content. If you've got more money than time, you can just literally pay them and they will build you an affiliate website. They also offer backlinking service, and they also do a very popular service which is called the Skyscraper service. Now, you've probably seen Alex over at WP Eagle. He used their service and he had some tremendous results. So basically they will produce you an ultimate quality piece of content which they will add to your website, and then they will share that piece of content with various websites, which will provide a backlink back to your website. Now, for the cost of that service each month, you can end up getting 30, 40 backlinks to your site, which makes it a very economical way of building backlinks and building your authority. We all know with backlinks comes authority, with authority comes traffic. So it's a great service to use. The friends of mine, I trust them explicitly. I wouldn't recommend anything that I haven't used or trust. I use them, I am using them, and I recommend them. And like I say, there's 10% discount if you use my link. So guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it is a long video. It takes me days to do this video, collate all this information for you guys, but you seem to enjoy it, so I don't mind doing them for you. And I share my P&L, I share everything with you guys. So I appreciate it when you click my affiliate links and use those. It really helps me support the channel and my business. So thank you very much. All the links mentioned are down below, and I'll see you in the next video.